Okay, this is a video about how to teach a dog to let you touch the collar. Because some dogs don't like it when you reach for the collar because they think, not this dog, she's not afraid. But I'm just going to show you, in case your dog is afraid, to let you touch her collar. It's usually because they've had a bad experience in the past where somebody grabbed him by the collar and maybe drug him around or tried to stop him from doing what they want to do. So a lot of dogs really, like, you'll call them and they come up to you within about 3 or 4 feet and then they run off. Or they're afraid that you're going to do something. So just to show the dog that you're not going to hurt him, everything is fine. It'll make your life a lot easier. So I have some very small little treats. And what I'm going to do is, oops, sit down. There you go. If you want to touch the collar but she won't let you, you just touch them somewhere else, like this. Jawohl. I gave her a code word in German that just, it doesn't have to be in German, it could be anything you want, but my code word for her is German because she's a Schnauzer mix. Jawohl. Now see, what I'm doing is I'm not touching the collar, but my hand is really close to the collar. If your dog is super afraid, you might have to start somewhere else, like on the top of the head. Jawohl. Or on the feet. Jawohl. Most of them won't let you start there. Or on the side. Jawohl. But wherever you can start is good, and then you just reinforce the dog by letting him know you did something I like, and then you give them food or a toy or whatever they like. And then over time you gradually get closer and closer until you can actually grab the collar. So I have the collar in my hands right now. Literally my finger is sticking through the collar. Jawohl. You can reinforce them with a jackpot if they do a really good job. That's like more than one treat. And I like the small ones so you can kind of spread the treats around. It takes them longer to eat it, and that's more reinforcing than just giving it to them like this, you know, like in a big chunk. Then it's like they ate one. So watch, here's what I'm going to do with the jackpot. Jawohl. I'm just going to spread them out. Now you can kind of see how she's having no problems with this kind of training because she doesn't have, there's no bad experience, so she looks forward to the next lesson. So she's kind of sitting in a really nice way to cue me. Okay, let's get on with the class. Keep teaching me something. Jawohl. Now that time I counted to 4 in my mind, 4 or 5, just to make sure I'm holding it long enough. So as they get used to the new behavior, you can start dragging it out for longer periods of time. You can start working the distance or the introduce a distraction. But right now I'm just trying to get her to let me touch her collar. Jawohl. And like I said, okay, so let me review here. Basically, you don't want any distractions in the environment that you can, you know, get rid of. As you see, there's no other dog trying to get the treats or anything like that. If she doesn't want you to touch her collar, try touching the ground first, or touch the feet first, the head, anywhere that she's super comfortable. And then after that, you can say jawohl, or okay, or whatever your code word is to let her know she did something right, and then give her the reinforcer. As time goes on and she gets more used to the behavior, you can move it up a little bit, you know, closer. Like instead of touching here, I could touch here. Jawohl. I say the code word and then I give her the treat. I don't ask her to perform again until she's completely done eating that treat. I want her to enjoy the reinforcer instead of jumping right in there and giving another job for her to do. Jawohl. And I can use the jackpot if I want to really reinforce her when she's done a super good job. Now, I want you to notice that I have not given her any kind of command at all. I'm just seeing her reaction. Then I'm giving her a code word to let her know that she's behaved in a way that I like. She also knows when she hears a code word that she's about to get a treat. We've already done that work. Okay? But now now that she seems good with the behavior of letting me touch her collar, I might actually introduce a cue or a word to let her know I'm about to touch your collar now. And that way you can kind of forewarn the dog if it's something they don't like. Collar? Jawohl. She really wants her next lesson because she's thinking this is easy and I want to reinforce her, okay? That's why she's so close to me. Collar? Jawohl. A little jackpot for her. Okay. Okay, good. So the order is, number 1, she has to do the behavior that you want. Number 2, you have to let her know she's succeeded in doing the behavior you want. That's why we have a code word. Number 3, give her the reinforcement. It's always in that order. You don't reinforce her first and then ask the behavior. She has to do the behavior first. You have to let her know she's done the behavior. Then you reinforce her. And if she survives all that, then it's time to teach her a word for the behavior so she knows what to expect. Collar? Jawohl. So in that case, I told her what behavior I was going to do. She already knows that she can do it, so it doesn't cause her any stress. Then I had her do the behavior, then I let her know she did the behavior, and then I gave her the reinforcement. Okay, that'll do.